Steubenville for the 2025 Sycamore Youth Center and Ohio Valley Youth Network banquet, celebrating the organization's impact on local children. Held at Steubenville High School, the event featured guest speakers, youth performances, and a fundraising effort to support after-school programs focused on life skills and faith. OVYN President and Sycamore Director Bobby Joan Bauman emphasized the center's role in providing hope and guidance to children who might otherwise be overlooked. Attendees heard from the students, parents, and volunteers who shared personal stories of transformation through Sycamore's classes, mentorship, and faith-based initiatives. The evening also showcased Sycamore's youth talent, including performances from its classical choir, folk dancers, and Valley's Got Talent participants. The banquet concluded with a message of gratitude and a call for continued support to keep these life-changing programs running. End quote. WTOV reports Marshall County authorities arrested a Moundsville man Tuesday after executing a warrant at a camping trailer on Big Grave Creek Road. 35-year-old Thomas LaShare was taken into custody for possession with intent to distribute and obstructing law enforcement. Sheriff Mike Doherty said deputies were searching for Brian Kessner when they entered the trailer with permission. Inside, LaShare gave a false name but was recognized by deputies. He was arrested after continuing to lie about his identity. Authorities then discovered buprenorphine hydrochloride pills, leading to a full search. That search uncovered fentanyl-filled stamp bags with the stolen vehicle license plate. LaShare remains in Northern Regional Jail pending arraignment. The LifeSite News reports the Vatican has issued a message to Muslims for Ramadan, highlighting its alignment with the Christian season of Lent as an opportunity for interfaith unity. In a statement from the Dicastery for Interreligious Dialogue, Cardinal George Jacob Kuvakad emphasized the shared values of faith, prayer, and charity between Muslims and Christians, calling for deeper connections beyond mere coexistence. The message reflects Pope Francis's broader efforts to promote dialogue between religions. However, some Catholic leaders have expressed concerns about the theological differences between Islam and Christianity, warning against attempts to equate the two faiths. As Ramadan continues, the Vatican encourages interfaith encounters as a path toward fraternity, peace, and mutual understanding. The AP News reports a private lunar lander, Athena, operated by Intuitive Machines, has been declared non-operational after landing sideways in a crater near the moon's south pole. The lander missed its target by 800 feet and ended up in extreme cold, preventing its solar panels from recharging. Although it managed to send back data and activate some experiments, including NASA's ice drill, its mission is now over. This was Intuitive Machines' second failed landing, following a similar sideways touchdown last year. Despite the failure, Athena marked the closest landing to the moon's south pole, where NASA plans to send astronauts by 2027 in search of frozen water. Meanwhile, Firefly Aerospace successfully landed its Blue Ghost lander in another lunar region, with most of its NASA experiences achieving their objectives. Intuitive Machines still has more missions planned out, but must first assess what went wrong. The AP News reports in a rare bipartisan move, Senators Jim Risch of Idaho and Jeanne Shaheen of New Hampshire introduced a bill Thursday aimed at tackling the flow of fentanyl and its precursors into the U.S. from China, Mexico, and other borders. The legislation seeks to expand U.S. authority to sanction state-owned Chinese entities involved in financing opioid trafficking and to track chemicals used to make methamphetamines. Risch, chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, condemned China as its primary source of fentanyl precursors, accusing the Chinese government of supporting Mexican cartels that smuggle fentanyl into the United States, contributing to the deaths of over 100,000 Americans each year. Shaheen echoed the call for stronger action, emphasizing the need to cut off the fentanyl flow. However, Chinese officials have strongly denied the accusations, calling them lies, and warning that tariffs imposed by Trump and administration of retaliation for fentanyl trafficking could harm cooperations between the two nations. The Chinese government insists it has taken significant steps to curb fentanyl production and trafficking. The bill, though not linking tariffs to the issue, aims to hold accountable the Chinese entities contributing to the opioid crisis. The move comes as U.S. law enforcement continues to identify China as a key player in the illegal fentanyl trade, with reports showing chemicals flowing from China to Mexican drug labs, where they are turned into fentanyl for smuggling into the United States. Now for our weather report. Today is a cloudy and slightly windy day with a high of 45 degrees and a low of 26 degrees. We can expect light rain for the next hour. Tomorrow we have a high of 38 degrees and a low of 28 degrees. We will have slightly cloudy conditions, but mostly clear skies. Sunday we can expect a slight rise of temperatures with a high of 50 degrees and a low of 28 degrees. Sunny and bright days are expected Sunday with no chance of precipitation. Thanks for tuning in to this Franciscan Beat News Brief. We will see you when we return from spring break on March 17th. Good night and God bless.
You're good.
Yay.